really challenging to pick a favorite Christmas memory. For anybody like myself who went to the academy, I graduated in 1951, always the caroling on the marble steps in the front entrance of the academy was I think, a favorite memory of many of us. One of the few times we could actually walk on those marble steps in our 4 years there. But my really all-time favorite memories of Christmas are home in Austin, Texas, where I lived for 36 years, and where we would usually gather with our whole community of good friends on Christmas Day. One of the things that's different in the Southwest and around Austin is that it's a real growth area, and so most people that are there have moved there. They're not surrounded by their relatives and their birth families. And so on Christmas Day, you tend to get together with your very good friends. And of course, it's very warm and nice there. So the patio door is open, you're often sitting outside, and you're just spending the day with those people that you work with and that are your very closest, really family there. And that family included a wide variety of people, mainly colleagues at St. Ed's, but a lot of the lay folks and their kids and sometimes their mothers and other relatives, and the Holy Cross Brothers, the Holy Cross Sisters, some of the IHM Sisters, Notre Dame de Namur Sisters, and I could go on and on and on. But those days I will never forget. We had such a feeling of what we called our St. Edward's family there, and it was great to spend Christmas with your family group.
My favorite Christmas memory, when I think back, I think it is decorating the tree as a family. We never did it until around Christmas Eve. And my dad would be the one that would put the tree up, put the lights on the tree. Mom would then put the bulbs on. And we as children were just sitting around waiting, but we had a chance to do something. And of course it came to the one that was the hardest, which is the tinsel. And Mom showed us that we had to have our hand like this, and then she would put the tinsel around our hand, and then she would tell us to go to the bottom branches, and we could only do one at a time. And we would have to put it around the branch, and then we would do another branch. And sometimes when you got to the back, by accident or maybe on purpose, I would take 2 or 3 tinsels and then put them on the tree. But Mom would always check to be sure that we didn't take the tinsel and throw them on the tree. Right after that, we were sent up to bed, and because Santa wasn't going to come until we were sound asleep. And of course, it was very difficult to go to sleep. Then my parents put all the gifts out. So usually early in the morning, and this one morning I remember it was 3 o'clock, we had a walkie-talkie between my room and my brother's room, and he would beat me and see if I was awake, and we said yes. We got flashlights, and we went down the stairs with the flashlight under the tree, and we began moving all our gifts together. So they would find a gift of mine, they would pass it over, I'd find a gift of theirs, pass it over, and we started laughing because we began counting how many gifts we got. Compare, and then all of a sudden the lights went on, and there stood my father, and all he said was, "Get to bed." And I said, we never scrambled so fast up those stairs and to bed, and we had to stay in bed until they got up in the morning. Those are wonderful memories, and I think of them often.
My favorite Christmas memory is being 6 years old. No, I beg your pardon, 8 years old, 3rd grade, and I already have signs of being a teacher because I'm ready to set rules. Here's how. I got my gift for Christmas, which was a desk of my own. I loved it. I polished the wood. I did everything. But I had 2 rules approved by my mother. My little 4-year-old sister could not touch my desk because I did not want fingerprints. And secondly, she may not touch anything on my desk or take it. And she did behave. And that's my memory.